Good morning, friends. Welcome to Pulikannu, the Wide Eye channel. Today, I am going to speak on a different subject, different issue. That is the latest film, Adipurush. So, today we'll have a discussion on the Adipurush. Discussion means you can interact with me by sending your messages. Adipurush is another version of Ramayana, the retelling of Ramayana. This is the Visual Ramayana in the 21st century digital age. This is the Ramayana of digital age, the Ramayana of VFX computer graphics age. So how the computer graphics, how the new technology brings changes in the story of Ramayana. Whether it is going to change the story of the Ramayana or whether it is going to change or bring some changes in the upper level of the story. I am going to present that the basic structure of the story of Ramayana, the traditional story of Ramayana, the basic structure of the story is not at all changed in this Adipurush story. Adipurush story, it remains as it is as the Ramayana. But there are some changes at the superstructure level. Of course, the appearance of Ramu, the appearance of Sita, the appearance of Lakshmana, the appearance of Ravana may be different. But the story is the same old story, the Ramayana story. Here you may see the Vanara's army, you may see the Ravana's army in a different appearance, in a new technology. And you may find the change that Ravana did not use the Pushpaka Vimana, but instead Ravana used a bat, a bird. It's a different kind of bird. A bat is always considered as a bad woman. It's a bad bird. It is considered as a bad bird. But he uses, the Ravana, the Rakshasa, the main villain in the Ramayana, uses the bird bat as his vehicles. Ramayana, when we are thinking about the Ramayana, it's not at all a monolithic single story. From the age of Rama itself, there were many versions of Ramayana. Ramayana has been retelling many times again and again, even at the time of the Rama and even at the time of Valmiki. There are many versions. There is an internal evidence in the Valmiki Ramayana itself that when the twins Lava and Kusha performed the Ramayana in the court of Rama, after watching the boys Ramayana, the Rama katha, after watching that, the Rama himself called these two lovely boys and he blessed these two boys, and he felt an undefined and unknown kind of love towards these boys, and Rama suggests to these boys that, dear boys, you are singing Ramayana in a popular style, in a Marga Desi style. Why don't you narrate, why don't you perform the Rama story in classical style? That means in the Marga style. Rama suggests in such a way. Because the Lavakusha's purpose is different. Lavakusha should reach the common man, common person. Any uneducated person, any person who doesn't have any knowledge in the Puranas and all these epics should also able to understand the story. That's why the Lavakusha, they resorted to a popular style of the Ramayana singing. The evidence clearly says that there are many versions of Ramayana even in the period of Rama itself. After that, there are hundreds of versions of Ramayana from the beginning. The Paul Richman, a great researcher, he brought out a work that is Many Ramayana, in the name of Many Ramayana. In 1985 or 86, there was an international seminar in University of Hyderabad on many versions of Ramayana. There are a lot of folk versions in Telugu also. Even in the Telugu versions, Telugu written tradition and folk tradition, many versions of Ramayanas are there. Even in the written tradition of Telugu, there are at least 10 Ramayanas are there. Ranganatha Ramayana, Bhaskara Ramayana, Mokshagunda Ramayana, Gopinath Ramayana, Molla Ramayana. Vishwanatha Ramayana, and even the Lata, another writer, she wrote a Rama katha in Pulastyuni Prema Katha, Paulastyuni Prema Katha. It is also a Ramayana. It is in prose. And there are many other Ramayanas in prose also. Similarly, there are many folk versions of Ramayana, and each Ramayana has its own version. And one latest feminist writer in Telugu, she is called Olga. She wrote some short stories based on the Ramakatha. And she wrote some short stories on the characters of Sita and Ahalya. And she portrays Ahalya as a senior person, and she teaches something to the Sita. Sita is an younger wife. That means, so it is a version of Volga's Ramayana. You can call it Volga Ramayana. And she got a Central Sahitya Academy Award for her short stories on Ramakatha. In such a way, there are many versions of Ramayana and many retellings of Ramayana. Adipurush is another retelling of Ramayana. There is nothing wrong in making changes in the Ramakatha. There is no such monolithic single tale of Ramayana as such. And here, the graphics world bring many changes in the upper level of the Ramayana. But the basic structure of Ramakatha in Adipurush, it remains same. There is no such changes. Here, Rama appears as a human being, not at all an avatar. Vishnu, he is not looking like an Vishnu avatar. He is a simple man. He is a Kshatriya. He is a king. But he is king in exile. He was living in forests and he is living like a Adivasi hero. So his appearance looks like that. Prabha's appearance as Raghava or Rama, it is very suitable to that kind of particular context. There is nothing wrong. Rama or Raghava is a Kshatriya, is a king. He could have a big mush. There is nothing wrong. And his character is well portrayed, well described. And his character is better portrayed than better described than many other Ramayanas. Here, Rama, there is so many criticism on Rama's character. Even in Ramayana Katha, Ramayana story, the rationalists or the modernists attack on Ramayana, on Rama's character, that he suspected his wife and he killed Shambhuka and he was the protector of Chaturvarna Vyavastha, and such kind of criticisms are there. But one thing that is there in the Rama makes him a great person. That is he worried for his abducted wife, Sita. And he is a Kshatriya. He could marry any other girl, any other Kshatriya lady, any other lady, and he could have forgot the Sita who was abducted by Ravana. Because his father Dasharatha has 3 main wives and he has many other wives also. Similar way, Rama could have married some. Rama did not do that. He worried. He cried for his wife. And all the way, he went to Lanka 3000 miles on foot and fought against the Ravana and got back his wife. That is the ideal of Rama. That is the ideal of Rama. And in such a way, Rama is an idealistic character even today. His ideals can be followed even today regarding the family life and so on. But in the Adipurush film, Rama's or Raghava's character has been elevated in many places. After the abducting of Sita, Lakshmana suggested to Rama that, brother, we need a big army. Unless we have a big army, we cannot attack on Ravana, Lanka, and we cannot fight against the Ravana unless we have some big army. And if you give a nod, the big army, the bigger army than the Ravana's army from Ayodhya, come over here and we can take the help of our own army. Then Rama says that, No, that is not the ideal. That is not at all a good way. That I'm not I'm not the crown prince of Ayodhya. I'm not the king of the Ayodhya. I cannot ask him. But I'm in exile. I'm a ordinary forest person. I cannot invite the Ayodhya's army, and it is not possible. So then Lakshmana asks that, so your ideals are very important to him than my Vadina, than my cousin, my Sita. Are you correct? Then Rama says that my life itself, it is there in the Sita's body. My life is in Janaki, but my ideals are more important to me than my life, my own life. That is his answer. So the Raghav's character is elevated. It is no way different to Valmiki's Ramayana. And in other places also, when he meets the Shabari, and he sat at the feet of the Shabari, and the Shabari warns him that, Mr. Raghava, you are the crown prince, you are the king, and I am only a Adivasi person, Adivasi lady. You cannot sit on at my feet. It's not good. Please sit on a bigger place. Then Rama says that as a human being, everyone is one and the same. We are equal, and you are like my mother, and it is my good luck and it is my blessings that I could sit at your feet. He says that is the ideal of Rama. And Rama's character is elevated in other places also in Adipurush, that the Vibhishana come to Rama, and he explained that I abandoned Ravana, my own brother, and I come to you. Please accept me as your friend. Then Rama asked some questions that why did you come here? Then I felt that abducting Sita, abducting Janaki is a wrong thing, and I warned my brother that to send her back to you, to Rama, but he did not accept that, and I don't want to be with my brother when he committed this kind of sin. Vibhishana says that. And then you need not become a friend to me, and you need not, even in the case you abandon your own friend, you need not become my friend. Then he says that I want to be with a great person, to be a friend in your a war on evil things, and a war for a great justice. Then I will be with you. Then Rama accepted. Then Raghava promised Vibhishana that once I won Ravana, once I succeeded, I will make you a king of the Lanka. I will crown you. Then Vibhishana says that, Raghava, when you won Ravana, when you exceeded the fort, and you will become the king of that country, because you won the country, you won Ravana, then you will be the king. Why should I be made a king? You can continue as the king of this country, my Lanka. Then Rama says that, no, Vibhishana, I am not fighting for the throne, I am not fighting for the Lanka country. I don't want that. I want to fight against an evil person, against an evil, and against Ravana, his evil deeds, and I want to get back my wife. That's it. I don't have any craze on your own country. Even after winning the war of Lanka, the Lakshmana says that he was in a craze on the beauty of the Lanka, the greatness of the Lanka city. Lakshmana says that, dear brother, how great this Lanka city is. Then Raghava says that, Lakshman, api swarnamayi Lanka name ruchyate janani janmabhumischa swargadapi garyasi. So even the Lanka city is maybe great, maybe made with gold, but I don't care for that. I want my own country, my own Ayodhya. That is his So in many places in Adipurusha film, the Rama's character is elevated than another places. And even in the Valmiki Ramayana, after the war is over and after the Rama won the Lanka and the Ravana was defeated and killed, Sita was coming to him and Rama did not accept her as it is. And there was an ordeal, fire ordeal, and the Sita had to enter into the fire and come out without any scar, without any harm. Then it is proved that Sita is not polluted. Sita is great as she was before she was abducted. That was the reason. But here, the Rama character, the Raghava's character, did not ask for a fire ordeal, and he did not ask Sita to enter into the fire and come out without any harm. It was not there. Then in such a way, the Raghava's character is elevated in this film. Similarly, the Sita's character was also elevated. Vibhishana's character was elevated. Sabari is disappeared. She disappeared in a different way. Of course, every Hindu, every traditional Ramayana reader, he expects that when Shabari got moksha, when Shabari, she concludes her avatar, when she concludes her life, she becomes a river and she merges into a river. That was the traditional story. But here, she entered into a fire and she becomes in a fire and she disappears like a fire into the sky. It's a different story, but structure, the story structure is one and the same. The actual Ramayana story, the basic structure is one and the same. It is not changed. Some super level elements are changed. Maybe dresses are changed, maybe appearance is changed, maybe some kind of expressions are changed, but the basic structure, it remained the same. It remained the same in Adipurush. That's why Vladimir Pop, when he analyzed the structure of a wonder tale, he says that the elements, the basic elements, they remain same. It is called function. The function remains same, but the expression of the function may be changed in the tale. Similarly, the functions of Valmiki Ramayana, the functions of many other Ramayanas may be one and the same, but the upper level of structure, the expressions may be changed. Hence, the many characters in the Adipurush Ramayana only it has took actually 6 kandas are there in Ramayana: Adi Kanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda and Yuddha Kanda. But among them only 4: Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda and Yuddha Kanda is taken. And many shortcuts are there. Lankini character is not there and some other characters are not at all there. Because to cut short the story, to fit into the 3-hour film. Even the 3-hour film is, in these days, it is a longer film. But all said and done, but it is a well done that the basic story is not at all changed. Basic structure is not at all changed. There is no such elements where Hindus to feel bad. The Hindu sentiments are not at all hurt in this film as such. Because the Rama's character, the Sita's character are not at all portrayed in a bad light. It is in good spirit. There is no doubt about it. Of course, the traditional devotees, the traditional people, how they extolled, how they traditionally have some imaginations towards Rama, have some imagination towards Ravana, Mandodari, Vibhishana and Indrajit and all these characters, they are appeared in a different way. But the main structure of the story, one and the same. So, to my mind, the Adipurush film did not distort the basic structure of the Ramayana story. But it portrayed, it appears in a different way, different level. And the Vanara army, the Ravana's army may appear in different way, in graphics way. But it is different way. When Lakshmana draw a line in a different way, and the expression of digital way of expression is a different way. In some Ramakathas, Ravana lifted Sita along with some part of the earth without touching the Sita. But that is one way, and he lifted the Sita in his own flight, that is Pushpaka Vimana. But in this Adipurush, it is a different thing. And here the vehicle of the Ravana is different. It is a bat, not Pushpaka Vimana. But it doesn't make any structural change in the Rama tail, Raghava tail. It's not at all a structural change. It's only an upper level of change. But according to some folk tales, Ravana's vehicle is a bat. In Telugu, it is called Gabilam. So, my mind, it's a wonderful film. It's looking like the Adipurush is a visual Ramayana, a visual legend, a visual epic in the age of 21st century digital age. Friends, Adipurush is a must-watch film. Definitely, it is nowhere it hurts the sentiments of Hindus or devotees. And friends, watch the film and bring your children. Take your children to the film and show them how the 21st century Ramayana is portrayed. That's good. Thank you very much. And subscribe to my channel, the Pulikanno, the Wide Eye. Thank you very much. And one more point I forgot here. Nepalis, they banned the film because they say that Sita belongs to their country. She born in Janakpuri. It is there in Nepal. They claim that Sita is their daughter of their country. In this film, it is told that the daughter of Mahabharata. If Nepalis claim that the Sita is their daughter, is very well and good. No need to condemn it. It is their belief. Let them believe it. But Indians want to believe that Sita belongs to their country and it is Sita is their daughter. Janaki is their daughter. Because Mithila, the Raja of Mithila, it is in the present day Bihar. And Mithila town, it is there in Bihar and somewhere in that area. Then the Janaki is the daughter of Janaka. Janaka belongs to India. Then Indians can claim that Sita, the Janaki, is daughter of India. If the Nepalis claim that the daughter of Nepal, okay, well and good, let them feel that it's great. But we feel that it is Janaki is the daughter of India. It's not at all a controversy. Let them believe that she is her daughter. If they ban the film, they are themselves missing the film. Okay, it's not at all a controversy. But friends, once again, watch the film. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you.